For years, whispers have spread across the digital landscape, speaking of a hidden war, a secret cabal, and a world far darker than we imagine. These whispers coalesced into a phenomenon that has reshaped political discourse and fractured communities. Tonight, we pull back the curtain. We embark on an investigative journey into the heart of QAnon. We will explore its mysterious origins, dissect its core beliefs, and confront the profound, often devastating impact it has had on our society. We will also delve into the elusive identity of Q itself, the anonymous figure at the center of this sprawling narrative. The story of QAnon begins in October 2017, not in hushed backrooms, but on the fringes of the internet. It emerged from the notorious online forum known as 4chan, a platform synonymous with anonymity and often extreme content. Here, an anonymous user, identifying themselves as Q Clearance Patriot, began posting cryptic messages. These messages, known as Q drops, were presented as intelligence briefings from a high-level government insider. They hinted at a vast, unseen struggle unfolding behind the scenes of global politics. The central claim was audacious. A secret war was being waged against a global cabal. This cabal, according to Q, was involved in unspeakable acts, including satanic child trafficking. The narrative posited that President Donald Trump was not merely a politician, but a secret warrior, strategically fighting to expose and dismantle this entrenched evil. This was the genesis of a movement that would soon captivate millions. At the heart of QAnon lies a meticulously constructed, albeit entirely unsubstantiated worldview. It paints a picture of a world controlled by malevolent forces, operating in plain sight yet hidden from the unsuspecting public. Understanding these core tenets is crucial to grasping the movement's appeal. The central antagonist is the Cabal, a shadowy network allegedly composed of prominent global figures. Names like Hillary Clinton and George Soros are frequently cited as key players in this nefarious organization. They are accused of heinous crimes, from orchestrating global events to engaging in child trafficking and satanic rituals. Perhaps the most disturbing and widely circulated myth within QAnon is that of adrenochrome. This belief claims that elites harvest the blood of tortured children to extract a chemical compound. This supposed substance is then consumed as a youth-enhancing drug, granting immortality and power to the Cabal members. Against this backdrop of pervasive evil, Donald Trump is cast as the ultimate savior. QAnon followers believe he was strategically placed in power to dismantle the Cabal from within. His public actions, often perceived as chaotic or controversial, are reinterpreted as calculated moves in this secret war. The culmination of this struggle is prophesied as the storm. This impending day of reckoning promises mass arrests, military tribunals, and public executions for members of the Cabal. It is envisioned as a global event where justice will finally be served, and the truth will be revealed to all. What began as obscure posts on an internet forum rapidly metastasized into a global phenomenon. QAnon's growth was fueled by the viral nature of social media platforms. Videos, memes, and posts dissecting Q drops spread like wildfire, drawing in new adherents eager to uncover the truth. The COVID-19 pandemic provided fertile ground for QAnon's expansion. Amidst widespread uncertainty and fear, the movement seamlessly integrated anti-vaccine and anti-establishment sentiments into its narrative. Figures like Bill Gates and Dr. Anthony Fauci became new targets, accused of being part of the Cabal's agenda. The real-world consequences of QAnon's spread have been profound and often tragic. Its influence was undeniably present during the January 6th Capitol riot, where many participants openly displayed QAnon symbols and rhetoric. Beyond political events, the movement has fractured countless families, as loved ones become estranged over conflicting beliefs. QAnon's reach extends far beyond American borders, with significant followings emerging in countries like Germany and Brazil. The movement's adaptability is a key factor in its resilience. It readily incorporates new figures, such as David Icke, and integrates diverse conspiracy theories, allowing it to evolve and maintain relevance. The identity of Q remains one of the most enduring mysteries surrounding the movement. While numerous theories have been floated, no definitive proof has ever emerged. The most prominent speculation points to Jim Watkins, the owner of 8chan, the platform where Q's posts eventually migrated. The anonymity of Q is not a weakness, but a source of immense power for the movement. It fosters a cult-like following, as adherents project their own interpretations and desires onto the enigmatic figure. This ambiguity allows the narrative to be constantly reshaped and personalized by its followers. Experts have increasingly labeled QAnon as a digital cult. It effectively exploits deep-seated fears and mistrust in institutions, offering a seemingly coherent explanation for complex global events. The movement provides a sense of belonging and purpose to those who feel disenfranchised or overlooked. Despite efforts by major social media companies to ban or restrict QAnon content, the movement has proven remarkably resilient. It thrives on alternative platforms like Telegram, Gab, and X, formerly Twitter. Followers often use coded language and symbols to evade detection, ensuring the continued dissemination of their beliefs. It is imperative to state unequivocally that there is no credible evidence to support any of QAnon's central claims. The elaborate narrative of a global cabal, the horrific adrenochrome rings, and a Trump-led storm are entirely baseless. These are fabrications, designed to exploit anxieties and sow division. The Federal Bureau of Investigation has classified QAnon as a domestic terrorism threat. This designation stems from the movement's potential to incite violence and its demonstrated capacity to motivate individuals to engage in dangerous acts. The rhetoric, while often veiled, carries serious implications for public safety. QAnon is not an isolated phenomenon. It echoes historical conspiracies that have plagued societies for centuries. Its structure and themes bear striking resemblances to infamous narratives like the Protocols of the Elders of Zion, which similarly posited a secret, malevolent group controlling world events. These historical parallels underscore the dangerous nature of such narratives. The movement taps into very real and legitimate anxieties present in modern society. Distrust in institutions, growing wealth inequality, and profound political division create fertile ground for conspiracy theories to take root. QAnon offers simplistic answers to complex problems, appealing to those seeking clarity in a confusing world. However, the impact of QAnon is undeniably dangerous and divisive. It promotes paranoia, erodes trust in verifiable information, and encourages hostility towards perceived enemies. Its propagation undermines democratic processes and fosters an environment of suspicion and animosity. QAnon stands as a stark reminder of the power of narrative in the digital age. It is more than just a conspiracy theory. It is a cultural phenomenon that has profoundly shaped politics, divided families, and sparked global debates about truth, misinformation, and the very fabric of our shared reality. Its story is a complex tapestry woven from fear, hope, and a profound yearning for meaning. Understanding QAnon is not about validating its claims, but about comprehending the forces that allow such narratives to flourish, and the critical importance of discerning fact from fiction in an increasingly interconnected world.